Welcome to your reading for those of you born in the last decan of Aries between 11 and 20 April. And for the last decan, the sub-ruler is Venus. So for this period, we have the fire energy combined with water energy. We have action with emotion. And we know that the ruler of Aries is Mars. So these two energies are quite a strong combination. But in the mythology, Venus, I have here another beautiful card of Venus at 33, romance, the goddess of love, magical number. She was indeed the lover of Mars, so the opposites attract, and Venus being the ruler of Taurus and Libra, she needs stability, she needs balance, and then she ends up in this fire sign, so she's not really happy to be away from home. But we can also look at the Empress, that's the card in Tarot associated with Venus, visiting the Emperor, that's the card associated with Mars. But once she's here, she decides to do the best of it. So she brings harmony and balance in a very fiery, full of action situation. And we know about her that she, as a planet, that she's both the morning star and the evening star. She creates a beautiful wild rose pattern on the sky with her orbits. She is the symbol of charm and social grace, along with peace and harmony. She's the planet of love, beauty, pleasure, and attraction. So this will be one of the main points for this period, the combination between this powerful energy that brings in the same time the power of action and the power of love. For the next point, we go to the tarot card associated with this decan, and that's the Four of Wands. We see here a celebration, these four pillars in a canopy, I think it's the name. They mostly are associated with a marriage. We have the four directions, so that's a sign of stability. In any way, it's a celebration. If we see the card from behind, everybody is happy, everybody is dancing. So we can also think of the first two decans when we know that the young emperor was full of dreams, and then these dreams became reality in the second decan. First we had Mars, then we have the sun in Aries, and now we end up with Venus. So we have the action, we had the light, now we have love. And that means that the emperor now decide to find a partner. Maybe it's the beginning of the partnership. We have here also the energy of fire with the energy of water. It's a celebration, it's a marriage or a partnership. And the card as such is also called the perfected work. So we did a lot of work, and now we are ready to celebrate. We have find the stability, and now we learn how to dance and how to cooperate. So it's also a card of cooperation, collaboration, and finally joining forces, like these two strong forces here, Mars and Venus, to continue our journey. The same card from Handel Tarot shows us also perfection, this perfect balance for wands. This card brings also the element of the hexagram from I Ching, 63 hexagram. It's indeed water on and fire, so it's like we have water on top of the fire. It's even called the river of Chi Chi. It's said that the eye that we see there behind those wands, it's the eye of Moses, to remind us of the story of Moses and the Red Sea. He had a wand, and then he opened the sea, and people there to cross the sea. But there are other versions of the story that he was there in front of the sea with his people, and then he told everybody, we keep on walking. Even if the water is above our head, we don't doubt, we keep on walking. The belief that it can be done made it happen. And this is the perfected work. You are the creator, and you just need to trust that you can do it. That goes further with the idea of collaboration. The whole group, including Moses, who was the leader, Aries is very much about leadership, but they collaborate together and they create that happiness for themselves. And the hexagram as such, the Chi, it's also called after completion, and the symbol from the Chinese oracle is like this man who already had a dinner and he feels fulfilled. This will be the third element that we are going to mention here. And what after? You know, you found your happiness, you work hard, you found a partnership, you have combined the opposites, the love and action, but then you did all that, and now then there has to be something after. This is the point where happiness is achieved, and from now on, I think this is what Venus brings. Our actions from now on have to be to balance, keep the happiness. And the message from the guru is, time and space are funny things. What makes the difference between something done and something undone? When the Creator began to create the universe, did it ever come to a stage of completion? Or is that currently unfolding now? The time and space between two things, such as a point before we cross a river and a point after we cross a river, are connected by the actual crossing itself. It is action that creates the moment in time and space we experience, and it is action that ties all events together to bring them to completion. Action is nothing save the execution of the will. So these three elements could also be a kind of intention on how to use this energy, even the energy of Venus in Aries, if any of you have that in your chart. One of intention will be how to find beauty and peace despite the conflicts of life. This is just the energy of Venus in Aries. Another one will be how to find the right partnership, and this will be the energy of Four of Wands. And if we go even deeper, is how to continue having a purpose that inspires us even after we find happiness. And this is more what this card is all about, the perfection. And this story from a book called Waiting for God, a quote, "The great sorrow of human life is that looking and eating are two different operations. Children already feel that sorrow when they look at a cake for a long time and take it almost regretfully to eat it, yet without being able to resist. Only on the other side of the sky, in the country inhabited by God, are looking and eating one and the same." Looking for happiness and finding happiness. And then what then? We are still evolving. And to end this reading, I thought it's interesting to look for the flowers present in this. The rose is also associated with Venus. It comes from her tears and the blood of her lover. We also have this beautiful charity card. Venus orbit creates a wild rose on the sky. Venus as such with her green color, it's about the heart chakra. A rose oil can open a heart for people who are depressed. A card about the rose from the botanical inspiration says, "Hidden secrets. Three things cannot be long hidden: the sun, the moon, and the truth." Beautiful message from the rose. We also had a lot of blue, and I have a beautiful enchanted unicorn card, a blue flower. And interesting enough, it's number 7, the number associated with Venus, sweet and gentle power. And we said that this is what Venus does, make it sweet and gentle. The message from this card, it's a ritual. Take a piece of paper and write down everything that is unfair about your current situation. Next, state the ideal resolution to the situation, what that helps all involved. Say, I wish the situation to be resolved in a sweet and gentle way and for the good of everyone. Light a candle and burn the piece of paper, picturing the smoke reaching up to your guides and angels, that they might transform any setbacks and injustice. Finish the spell by burning a sage matchstick to help let go of any residual negative energies. And with that, I thank you for watching.